Thank you so much, G and Knox, of course, always providing the good stuff when it comes to the sweat. And speaking of sweat, let's start doing some of that right now. So now that we have an idea of our comfy wear, we're going to get the heart pumping, of course. And we all heard about high intensity interval training and the numerous benefits that come with it. But what exactly is the opposite of high intensity? Obviously, it's low intensity, and it's called low intensity cardio training. And it's wondering if it's actually as effective as HIIT training. Well, the answer is it definitely can be. Now, your workout doesn't need to be intense like a HIIT session to be effective, but moderately intense exercise is generally recommended for the average person. So today, we're going to be taking you through a quick and easy low-intensity cardio workout, and I'll explain more about it as we go along. And joining me, of course, is the man himself, Carl Wasted in the building.
I'm ready
for this, brother.
Okay, did you say low intensity?
I did, and I see you emphasizing that just to remind me.
Low intensity.
So, Carl, I got to ask you, I see you kitted up, you're looking good, but I see you got a little bit of a strapping.
It's called age. That's what it's called.
I know all about this age thing.
Indeed. So, but no, it's cool. I can roll with something. Just show me something, and I'm ready for you.
This is awesome, and I think it's perfect that you have that injury just to show Mzansi at home that this is a great workout to do to reduce the impact on your joints. So don't worry about the knee today.
I love it.
We're sorting it out with this low impact workout. Okay, so what we're going to be doing, and the focus of this workout is to keep moving, although we are reducing the impact. Now, as I get into this workout, we're going to start working out so long and just start with a warm-up. So you're going to step your leg outwards, pressing your hands in the air, and then coming straight back to the center. And then do the same thing to the left, and then straight back to the center. Now, while we're doing this, Carl, I have to just explain, and we start getting a little bit of a nice rhythm into it, start getting a nice flow, turn it into a dance move. There you go. That's it. Feeling the shoulders burn, of course. You're feeling those legs moving. Now, there's this argument that goes on between, is it more effective for me to walk to burn fat or to run and burn fat? Now, the difference is when you're walking, you literally are just using fat as a source of energy. Okay? When you start to jog and start to run, you are still burning an overall amount of calories, although it's not just fat that you're burning for energy. And that's why there's this argument between, should I keep walking and just be in a steady state to burn fat, or should I get it in quick and fast? And the question is definitely always about timing as well. If you've got an hour, I'd recommend go for a long walk. If you don't have an hour, 20 minutes, and you can afford the impact on your joints, then a HIIT style session is perfect.
Got you.
So it's about there's a lot of variables involved in it, right? We warmed up though, so we can get into the more the serious stuff. So what we're going to do is light shuffling across the side of the floor, sideways, left and right. So the right would just be a light shuffle, and then we're going into one of these little curtsy squats over here.
I got you. I like those squats.
You like those squats? Nice and elegant. The ballerinas do it perfectly.
Indeed, there's something beautiful about it, even though you are working things. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so I'm going to.
So shuffle to the right hand side. So we go shuffle, and then a nice little curtsy, voila, and then to the left hand side shuffle, and then a curtsy. There we go. Now we can dance. I see you going all the way to the next studio section. There you go. So the most important thing about this, obviously, is keeping a nice, good posture, utilizing your core to stabilize you, and of course, using those glutes at the same time, just to get that impact, get that cardio going. I'm sure you're feeling a little bit of a sweat already there.
Yes, well, I mean, from the warm-up already. In fact, actually, when I stood next to you and I saw how fit you were, I already started sweating. So that's...
It's getting hot in your cold, but stop it, I like it.
Exactly.
So moving over to our exercise again. So this is really a cool one. It's somewhat of a lunge, but we're also using our core at the same time.
That's brilliant.
Again, we're not doing the big jumps that you would do. We're reducing the impact on the knees. So what we're going to do is we're going to keep our left leg on the floor nice and stable, all right? Reverse lunge to start off with. So we're going into that reverse lunge. From here, it requires a lot of power and energy. We're going to go for a big kick all the way from this position. What that means is the glutes got to come to the body, throw the hips forward, and a big drive with the leg, boom, in front of you. Yeah, and then straight back to that reverse lunge.
A ball.
So you can feel with this, we're not doing anything with the left leg when it comes to impact, but we are still working all the muscles around it. My glute is burning right now. I don't know how you're feeling over there.
Mine is too. I mean, I can tell you now.
You just got a good face there.
The sweatiness is happening. I'm just trying to smile and wave.
Either Carl, are you playing me right now? No, this is actually too easy, or you got a good poker face,
this is a very, very good workout. And the thing is, I think what's important is the difference between high intensity and low intensity. I mean, it's a cardio thing, isn't it?
So intensity is basically how hard and how impactful these movements are. I can punch intensely, or I can punch with a light jab.
Okay.
There's my intensity. If I do an hour of light jabbing, it'll kind of equal about 20 minutes of going ham on the bag and pounding. Clearly, me just doing it right now, I'm out of breath. So that's the biggest difference. It's reducing the impact, staying in one zone. It's a perfect fat-burning zone that you'll get, and that's going to be the optimal range for you.
Woo! Okay.
I felt
I don't know, like, I'll be very honest with you. I'm pretty sweaty right now. And we've only done like 2 exercises, but okay, what's your next one?
So the last one, just to finish it off while we head off, it's an ab exercise.
Oh,
you know,
yes.
I never go anywhere without a core. And
You
this
have
one's
to.
brilliant because we don't have to be on our backs. We don't have to use our arms. And again, reducing the impact as well.
Yes.
So what we're going to do, really simple, bringing your hands, your legs to the side of you.
Yeah.
We're going to work those Levi lines, those obliques at the same time.
Those Levi lines.
Yeah,
Oh my word.
you know what I mean?
The V.
Yeah,
Oh my
the V,
goodness.
man.
Okay.
So bring your hands up in the air. Obviously, we're going to do an eccentric load first, and then just basically contracting that leg and that elbow together, nice and high, and then roll over to the other side and do the exact same thing.
Oh, I
Once
like
again,
this.
yeah. Once again, you can put some power into this. It kind of feels like, you know, those crump dances, and they used to go bam,
Yes.
bam, 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 bam. It's kind of similar
Yeah.
to that, but of course, we're using the core, and at the same time, you can get into a nice rhythm with this again. Get some music that has a nice beat to it, and you can be
And music is so important for a workout, you know?
truly. Otherwise, you're just going to hear yourself
Breathing.
breathing,
Heavily.
and
I mean,
complaining.
that's pretty pretty in a gym setting, eh?
Exactly that.
In
man.
your
But
lounge.
That is all it is, Carl. It's as simple as that. Each
Yeah.
of these movements you can do for at least about a minute on, 30 seconds off. My question to you is, seeing that you literally have an issue with your knee, how did it feel after
But
that?
there was no impact on the knee. Because remember, with knee and cardio, that's a big thing. And my mind is always telling me, like, go hard as you can. But the thing is, with this exercise, it's stable. You're using a lot of core muscles. So there's a lot of muscles that are working without you actually directly working them. And I appreciate that about this exercise.
I got you, brother.
You know what I mean?
And I got you.
Yeah.
Zanzi, you guys at home, of course, you can try this workout too. You're going to absolutely love it. A minute on, 30 seconds off. Go for 5 rounds in total, and let me know how the fat-burning gains are coming on. Whew. Let's carry on, man.